What's up? And y'all can hear me too. Testing. Okay. All right. Hello. Good afternoon. It's evening now. This point it's 6 p.m. But how is everybody doing? How are you, heroes? How was the weekend? March came marching on in. Shoot. But you know what? We still celebrating Black History, okay? We need material. Oh, there we go. So we are still celebrating the history. We also even though my birthday celebration and stuff is over, basically, you know what? We still haven't just let go. We are going to bask in the positivity and what it means to get a little older. Okay, let me see. I need material. These are 400 item levels, I believe. That's 420, but we ain't worried about that. I should have gotten that one, but I don't think I need that much. Pretty sure I can just get it all later on. Oops. Hold on a minute. Wait, what was I doing? I literally lost track of what I was doing, y'all. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, y'all. Okay, I'll take that. Why are we casting glamours? It's saying no critical for you. What item level is that? 279. So it's not even at 290 that I can even get any more, but okay. We can I'll make it work. You know what's funny? I haven't even finished doing Heaven's Ward's little missions, and yet here I am pulling something else up. Are we serious right now? Let me make sure I'm on the right path. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna pull him out. By the way, I found out something very interesting today. So apparently, if you have a PS4 and you have a USB like I do, like for the HDD and all that stuff and everything. That's what they say, HDD. I say HD hard drive, but it's whatever. Anyway, yeah, you can use it on your PS5, but only just for the PS4 stuff. You can't use it on the other thing. I'm a little upset about that because now I actually do have to get a hard drive for an internal one for the for that. So I was expecting that. I guess that was stupid on my part because I should have actually thought that new system, new requirements, new hardware, and I didn't think about it at the time. So yeah. But it's all good. It's all good. You know, we still got the PS4, so that's what we're doing with this. Well, that's doing that. We just skip on because I've already seen this stuff. Now, what I'm going to be doing today is, as y'all can see, I'm able to accept these missions. So guess what that means, y'all? Like I was saying, I was going to be working behind the scenes on this. Excuse me. That's right. He is post Stormblood. So we're gonna be doing that and things to see where we can get with this. Cause I definitely want him to finish what he started. Cause I say, cause then I gotta get it to work on Najin and get her. Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything out. So what I'm gonna do is, once I get these dailies knocked out, I'll book on one and queue up some of these raid things. But yep, Zane is almost at the end, y'all, of this part. I'm kind of sad because, like I said, I've definitely had to work on somebody else. Like I said, and then, like I said, not June, and then y'all get to see me make mistakes. Here we go. Yes, we're gonna go for a swim, everybody. Sounds like this better not mess up my head. Yeah. Yeah. It's so surreal though, like how much, you know, I had accomplished. Like I told someone about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was still in Ishgard and stuff, doing this, doing that. I'm just ecstatic how much time has changed, where I'm like no longer there. I get to just be chill and Yeah, I won't be able to look at my phone too much, y'all. Give me a second. Let me see what we got going on. What's going on? Let me see. And okay. Alright, welcome in, welcome in. Let's see. I don't know what's wrong with the music, y'all. But yeah, what was I telling you? Yeah. So yeah, we gonna be stuck doing some PS4 stuff still. Cause like I said, I'm not ready for the hard drives and stuff like that. HDDs, hard drive, what do they call it? I ain't got time for that right at this exact moment. So like I said, we got Honka, we've got Zenless Zone, and then like I said, everything else beyond PS, probably PS 4, at least for the time being. So let's get to it, man. Yeah, I don't need you to open the door for me. My jam gonna play for me. Yes, there it is. Every time I heard this song with my characters, I said yes. Here's a little trivia for y'all. Okay, y'all see this, right? Now, one of my other friends had told me this, but there might be a chance that I have something to do with water because I don't like seeing this. So I guess it must be some kind of fear I have, but obviously, yeah, I'm not a fan of it. So I'm trying to find this thing before I have a freak out moment. So let me see. Let me see. Wait, are they in the water or are they outside the water? Please tell me I didn't actually get in this water for nothing. It might have. And this is the only time I actually have it. I have it when it comes down to like, it's gonna get a little bit, but you know how if you have to plunge a commode, yeah, when that water starts coming up, yeah, I kind of freak out. So let me ever find this thing. Like right now, like honestly, my stomach is in knots right now. Let me hurry up and get this part done. Snowflakes. Wait a minute. Oh, where is he at? Okay, let's see. You know when I first had an episode like this though, y'all ever remember Tomb Raider? In the second one, there's a stage where you're under the ocean and I think it was a shark, if I'm not mistaken, busts your ride and everything, and you're stuck under the water, and you have to follow the debris to get into the thing. Before I actually knew all that, I was just drowning each time. I was like, oh my god. So it could be something related to that as well. But yeah, it was not pretty. So yeah, then we just gonna get about this water real fast. How about that? Yeah, let's just take that ride on out of here. Yes. Look for the light. Look for the light. Get up on out of here. Yay! Freedom! We ain't got time for that. You know that water like that. Let me see something. I'm gonna withdraw that one for the moment. Like I like to do things within that I actually have to do. Because I mean that one could have stayed longer. This one could stay. I probably could have done it with Scarlet, but I don't have the Scarlet stuff. But that's okay too. I enjoy doing what I do. Oh yeah, I did do some work with Luke and stuff, so he has gotten stronger in Wuwa, so I'm gonna try to carry him through the story. Ooh, hey man. Ooh, that got loud on me. I wasn't expecting that got loud on me. It's like, yeah, you know this jam is a banger. Shoot, when that song gets loud on you, you know. Just chill here. But yeah, how's everybody's weekend? I do have a car bump that I want to do. Alright, make sure he out. Oh y'all, check this out. Wait a minute. I got this from the event. Finally I got what everybody be having. Yeah, I remember people doing this in like dungeons and stuff. I was like, I wonder how you get that. And lo and behold, they had an event, Little Ladies Day. Then since it is Women's Month, you know, it's very appropriate actually, to be perfectly honest. So I said, alright. Let's see. Oh, hold on a minute. Put that on here. Let me say this. But I also was gonna say because yeah. And then I'll queue up some other dungeons after this one so that we can keep this party going. Fair enough, nobody really is on as much today, which is understandable because there's a maintenance today. But, you know, well, technically it's tonight, but I think where I am, comparatively speaking, it's technically tomorrow. So mine goes from to the second to the third. Then, I'm trying to think what else I want to do. Cause I do still gotta do my hero, but that's something that'll just come within time, you know. I ain't too worried about that as much as that would be on something else. Sorry for the wait, y'all. Like I said, in a game like this, you gotta be patient. You just have to be. You may want to, I know people want to say, I want to come quick, I want to be fast, but you know what? Patience is a virtue, unfortunately. So we're just vibing right now. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. If that were to really actually happen, I think that person would just get eaten up. Yeah. I'm just saying. I'll be honest with you. That's it. That's truth right there. Well, that is too funny. I could so see it too. It'd be like, yeah, I wouldn't do that. Don't do that now. Y'all know that's dangerous. Don't do that now. Y'all know that's dangerous. I'm just being real with you on that one. Yeah. Something like that. That's what you do not want to do. Plus, I still want to do extra load Gene because his extra load is almost 60. He's on 59. So after we do this, I'll be able to use that and do that and do this and something. This is the hard part right here. Is just for these kind of missions only because so a lot of people they just either doing roulettes and stuff in general because they've already done this. So it's one of those things. But it's okay. Oh, I'm okay. I mean, people, I already tell everybody, this actually is something that does take time. Now that's up to you, but I mean, honestly, in this case, I mean, I've already told people that in something like Final Fantasy, you are going to have moments where you're going to have to wait for that queue to set up. Yeah, because like I said, I can always ask my love to get on. That's not an issue. I just figure it's almost about to queue up anyway, so you know. So let's see. You know, a lot of people been doing in this. Oh, more people have come on, y'all. Hold on, man. Now more people are looking for a party. When I did, they were looking for parties, but more are coming on. They probably hasn't done that, but you know. Is that person even on? Let me see. Because I'm not gonna be doing too much. Hold on a minute. I mean... Oh, hold on a minute. Wait a second. Where is she? That's gonna be that's gonna be the key thing. Cause that's really gonna be a key thing. Because if she's not where at this point, then I can't use her. No offense, that sounded bad. But if she's not at this point, I can't use her. Yeah, but he doesn't have her. That's why I say I had to find out, because I was like, where is she at in the game? Because if she's not at this point, then she can't really be used. Now, if I do roulettes and stuff, she can. Oh, he's in post Stormblood. That's how we doing this. Oh no, he has literally done Doma, Alamigo, and everything. He's moving on. Yes, I've been working pretty hard with Zane behind the scenes, y'all. Y'all don't even know. I really have been working. Like my boo has really been like, wow. Alright, she'll just have to come, but like I said, I'm not trying to add too many of the same people on the exact same thing. That's kind of why I kind of don't add everybody, because I just don't like to do that, because I don't like having doubles like that unless you know I need to. So because like I say, it would only be probably for this moment, because like I said, I'm doing a story. You mean? So you have to send me something and let me know what you're doing, etc., etc. Or you, well, wait a minute. Where is your other character? Where is she at? You know, is she a healer? Where is she at in the story? Oh, then she should be okay to come in here then, because all she's gotta do is just heal. I'm not Scholar. Wait, who is that? Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Somebody just came in. I don't know who it is. But no, I've been really working with this character. Y'all shooting. Now, June gonna be the same way. She could be the same way. I'm gonna be getting her going as soon as he reaches Shadowbringer. Now, June gonna be getting into her Ishgard and everything. That one I may not stream really, just because it'll be like a repeat of what y'all saw, kind of. Now, y'all didn't see this part, so I can maybe do the Stormblood one. But as far as it goes, that probably would be the only one that I'd be able to really do, because I've seen this guy. Maybe not all of it. Let me see. Let me see. So once the car starts, y'all, I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be working it. What's that? But see, also another thing with this. Oh well, hold on. We already got it now. The car is started, y'all. So if by luck we actually end up in the same room, awesome. If not, then it is what it is. Y'all, the car is started. I'm hoping that because you said you wanted that it'll actually do it, but I'm not sure if it did or not. So we'll just see. Oh my God. See? You gotta pick up your pace. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. To be like that song. Boom, 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 boom. Sure. You gotta hit it. But thank you for the offer though, like I said. But I might be doing some other stuff, so don't think it's over, y'all. This has been a new thing, y'all. I don't understand it. People like to just drag everything now. I mean, it is what it is, but I don't know. I feel like you don't know if someone's actually 100% able to, do those big pulls. So that's why, if me is a thing, y'all would never see me pull like this. Now maybe, like I said, I may pull like maybe 4 or 5 maybe, but when they start pulling the whole rooms and stuff, nah. I gotta pull out at that point, cause I ain't got time for it. See? They're pulling everything. See, I get, like some people say it's fast, but I mean, really, you really wanted that fast that you just not even take a moment to really even worry, is the person able to keep up? Yeah, it's just about that. See, for me, there's a part in Alamigo where you actually can pull like a room and then some more. I don't trust enough where it's like the healer gonna have my back. So I say no. I say we're not doing that. And y'all, I might be doing another thing because I'm gonna try to go a good little distance. I'm gonna try to go a little distance. Wait, pull or push? He's been pulling. Yeah. That's gonna get me! Push. Tell that horse to sit down. Yeah. This makes me think of this, this makes me think of, this anime that we used to watch. I still watch to this day, honestly. Where the first, like, go, be like, defeat that creature who poofed you away. That's it, you know? Yeah. I swear that's not the tank up there, is it? Wait, where is the tank at? I can't say. I saw the dude though. The tank up there? Yeah, I see purple haze, man. I was about to say. I was like, I know the tank did not actually pull those. And then, oh, there's we'll be starting another class. Thanks to Miss Zen. Wait, are we going or are we staying? It's a healer. Yeah. Look at the put too. Put that on there. Yeah. Well, because I'm so amazed that you teleported in front of me. I mean, what'd that get you? Nowhere. Really? I mean, hey, dude, like, I'm gonna be left behind. Dude, ain't even that thing. They got me. That's why I don't need to be moving the with that tail. So. See? Look at that. Got too close. Of course it's gonna do it. It really wants me for some reason. Okay, y'all really want it. Y'all want it. For real? Oh, I got something for y'all. I mean, Goofy. Shit. So I was right. That person went up there earlier. They came out of nowhere, but they weren't there at first. Hurry, healer! Let me just drop that down a little bit. Okay. Put that shield up. Wait a minute now. Wow. Let me just stay where I am. God, this takes me back to when I was doing, what's her name, Nakashima, whatever her name is. somebody decided to move right where I was standing with that. Okay, are you serious? You think to look where I was? Let me see something. Let me get at it. Stay where I am. Ooh, yeah, baby. One of my friends is playing Baldur's Gate 3. If they still on, I might raid them. I might. But we're not worried about that because we just started, so I don't know if they'll still be on or not. Alright, now we can continue with the story, y'all. Unless I'm going to do things in between. Because, like I said, we don't want to be just running stories. So, I guess the best thing I could tell you is wait until I can get a point where everything's going to be good. Because, like I said, it's going to be one of those things that you just got to... Alright, now, does your character have all the dungeons unlocked? But at least leading up to where everything's done. Cause I need to know that too, because like I said, cause I will be doing some hard mission, like not really hard, but the difficulty that they say is hard. It's like it's almost like a second part basically. That's all it is. What I'm gonna do is. Alright, let's talk to Lisa. Let's go and talk to Lisa right now. Basically, we tell Lisa about what we found treasure, air, all that stuff. She's happy, and she's like, well, if that's true, then we will definitely take into consideration and everything. And she talked about counting it all out and everything. Let's see. But she was whack. Wasn't the worst person, but her ideals were in the wrong place. There are 2 places we have to do. Well, actually 3. Let me see. Where does this go? so much for me, because I was about to get Baldur's Gate 3 at one point, but now that I'm seeing all this coming up, shoot, I best not be too quick to just get things until I actually have everything set up. Shoot. I dare not get careless. Yes. Help out here. Whee. I don't care about her. What just happened? I will probably accept this one, but I don't want any more of her being sent to anybody else. Not right now. I'm only letting this one go for just because. I think you might mistake what I said earlier, but I will let it go this one. Cause what's that? Yep. Cause they said I don't want too many of the same people and stuff on different accounts and stuff. I don't want to do all that. Just because it's nothing personal. It's more of that I'm trying to work with things and do things where, like, now if another character would have, like, let's say I think Kaya is on it, that'd probably be the only thing that'd be the only person that probably would actually be on that in Ophelia. That's why I asked about, since Ophelia is a healer, we wouldn't need a tank, we would need a healer. But that's its own thing. So I'm gonna accept this one, but after that I cannot accept too much, only because of that. So anyone else, they'll have to take a seat. Okay, y'all. So I gotta go to die. Here's what we're gonna do. Give me a second. This one is in Ishgard. Well, not in Ishgard, but it's close. Bye. So we don't want to do that. And then we'll go from there. But easy. Yeah. Make sure I'm going the right way. I'm telling you, if I don't have a waypoint in something that needs a waypoint, like with Genshin, you just teleport everywhere. And same with Withering Waves and all that stuff. All of those, you just fast travel. Whereas in this, if I don't have a waypoint or something like GTA, I will get lost. I'm not even gonna kid y'all. I will get lost. speak to him in his chambers. The only reason I'm really putting a lot of stock into this is because I do want to get him done with the raids and stuff so that he's kind of up to date. And there are other raids that I have to get unlocked and done too, but man, it's gonna be just what it is. Yeah, we know all about that. Okay. Voyons. I don't even think I have the other thing. I don't know if there's a hard. Is there a hard on Stormblood? I don't think there is. I think they just became more of what they are. Now, I know that there's extreme things, but that's its own thing. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean you were logged on 3 different accounts? Well, I thought y'all was about affiliate. That's why I say healer. I'm confused. How did you get? Cause you said the little X thing. What did you tell me? And Zane didn't have her, so that's when I said. Well, I was asking her where she was. So I figured you would know where she was already, but you know, I guess not. I know Darius and Zen, so they're my two couples, y'all. Those two. Both of them are in Diamond Trail. Well, they're at the beginning. I haven't really started them, but I haven't faced the big bird yet. So we're still right there at the beginning of where you're gonna meet the she lion. But other than that, welcome in. There's the time we're doing some Final Fantasy. I'm trying to get Zane through this. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, I saw my mom's name pop up on something. I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, I know nobody's trying to be funny with this. But, yeah. Ray is at the beginning of Endwalker. Zex is at the beginning of Shadowbringer. As y'all see, Zane is post Stormblood, and Najun is just getting to the post around Reborn. So yeah, I know where all my characters are. Anything in between, then I just work with them in between and everything like that. Let's see. Get some of these missions out, because as y'all can see, I am over swamped with missions. Let me see. Which at that time I was already like hitting that starting point stuff. The fist. Oh, he at the beginning. He at the tail beginning. Like I never even, like once I got him, he has not even completed the mission that will get him started. Like he's like around where everybody gets off the boat in Charloon, and that's where he stayed. I haven't done nothing with Ray on there. This little area I shot this before to the bit, and so I said our characters could sit there and talk and things like that. I thought it was nice, but no, I haven't done nothing with Ray. Not since. Why? No, I haven't done any of that with him. He's literally like still at the docks. No, he has not done nothing. That's why I say I'm trying to keep things where when we start up and everything. No, Ray is not dead. The only people who have that particular dungeon is, you know, the one, and then Zen and Darius. They're the only ones that actually have that dungeon. You're about to keep going, won't you? Yeah, you're gonna keep going, won't you? But no, he's still at the docks. Remember I was taking those pictures for you and things? Yeah, he's still at the docks. Crap, why did I do that? I could just use this. Yeah, Ray's just chilling. Let me see. Yeah, Ray be big chillin', y'all. You probably were thinking about Darius. I still gotta do some stuff with Zane regarding his paladin and his monk and his dancer. So we still got things to do. Let me go on and get this part, guys. Because this part, if I'm not mistaken, this is the part where we gotta take the Sultana around and she'll get to see things, etc., which nobody really cares about. But we'll pretend that we do. How about that? Okay, let's see what we doing. Let me see. I'm gonna get ready to do one of these missions. Alright, now are you actually in a mission or are you just in that area? Cause I can't remember because I'm probably gonna get ready to start doing some things. Let me see, cause I said Astrologian needs to cause I'm gonna get ready to do some. This outfit, I actually do like it. And you know, I told you Zane is fused with the light and the dark. So I figure one of his arms is bare. That would be light, cause like a freedom thing. And the other has a dark. So, yeah. So I like it like that. I like it because it makes me think of an octopus a little bit. It gives you a reminiscence of an octopus. I don't know why, it just does. But I like it a lot. That ain't to say that it's my favorite. No, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a little bit of that. Just gonna start up a mission. And I'm gonna do that. You know, this ain't gonna be an everyday thing that I do this. I'm gonna say I'm more of let's keep it cool, be nice to a degree, but like I said, I still got things I gotta do too. Steel. So here we go. Okay. Hang on a minute. Let me. I should have asked that ahead of time. Which one is this? Oh, okay, I know what this is. I mean, I had to tell you. Food items. Well, that's not enough food. Oh well, I don't care enough. Doesn't mess up my skill keys. Probably not for what I think it is. I'm all over the place right now because my keys had been switched like it did a different hotbar. Okay, now I'm where I need to be. But already? Or is that normal? I don't know. Is that normal? Yeah, that's good stuff. There we go. Yeah, I guess it is kind of time for dinner and stuff, but unfortunately for me, I have to wait till after dinner. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess I could eat on stream, but I don't know. I don't like that idea for me. I can't speak for anybody else, but I don't know. That's just me. Now, that's not to say I wouldn't do it, but I mean, I'd really have to be like running behind. Alright, I will tell you, if you get too far ahead where I can't heal you, I take no responsibility on what happens. I'll tell you all that now. But I want to look at it, I want anybody looking at this as great, because that is not what has happened. I'm glad I get in the zone too, because before I was not healing, I was DPSing. So, yeah, I'm just telling you. Let that be a disclaimer right there. I'm still with that to give myself credit. I'm gonna give everybody a little Hey man, why is he looking at me? You know what? I don't even care. I'm just gonna run through that. That part is just booty all the way. I'm not even gonna lie. It's just booty. Worst part of this particular one. Wait a minute. Are you using your mitigation? That was a lot of damage. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. I don't know. I actually was surprised that we ran further. I knew we were running through that part, but I didn't think we were gonna keep running through because there is that part where it turns that the thing isn't open, shall we say. Well, thank God it stopped. Right here, where we're turning, right here. Yeah, I noticed that it's not there, so we could have stopped there, honestly. What did I even get? I'm not even paying attention to the loot, unfortunately. Get rid of that. I'm trying to keep up with what's going on here. I'm just trying to look at the loot. Yeah, I know why you thought Ray had that dungeon unlocked, because you know that's one of my favorite dungeons. That's why. Hope everybody remembers the mechanics of this dungeon. I've been back on place ascending. I got some things taken care of. Luna right now, Ultimate Luna is actually in the process of being made. Not in the process of being made, but her stuff is being made. And then I'll be doing the research for her. Nell, need to work on hers. And then usually. This one's still looking at me. Okay, so we didn't do that right. I don't know who was doing it, but it sure won't me. I don't know whose idea that was. That was a hot mess right there. Yeah, but if you start killing her too much, then they'll do that. You know what? I'm not even worried about it. I ain't even worried about it. You know something? I say whatever. If somebody really thinks that they know it better, then go for it. I don't care. You know. Now attack her a little bit. Don't get too far though. Wait till you get it and then that's how you do it, y'all. Okay, now this one shouldn't do anything. Okay, now let me go and heal everybody. Hold on, let me get out that first. Then let me heal everybody. Okay. Now. Okay, now. Okay. Hit that. Much better. Sorry, this time I had to give it to Vixen because Vixen was getting killed. And that thing, when they finally listened, then we got it right. See? People don't want to listen at first. And then once they try it enough, that's like this one time. That is one time I was doing was it Tower of God? And the people, they were actually happy to hear what I had to say. When I said take out the healer first. Once we did that, they were like, oh my God, thank you for telling it. Nah, that wasn't a GG. That wasn't a GG, Nah, that was a mess. Okay. What? That's that one GG, it really wasn't. That was a mess. Yeah, because there were so many things that I saw that just was just not it. Need to get some food items. But no, just kind of things. I say it's GG went to actually GG. That one is GG. Just give me that. Thank you. See, I'm gonna give him this egg. Let's see what we can do here. This will probably be a little easier because this shouldn't get you. It shouldn't be anything big. Oh, now we're gonna do this little cheap thing and just run this way. And she got solved. Yeah, you may want to be ready because she got solved. And she's a ninja. That's supposed to be, that's the funny part. What? See, I could have maybe seen a monk or something, but seeing a ninja get seen, that No, she not actually about to go over there and start pulling. What level is this girl? And she 95. Wow. This is he knows how to just stun. Nope. But then again, you could have actually stunned as well, though. I will tell you that much. When you hit shield bash or anything like that, that would have stopped that move from actually working. In fact, at the statue thing, you can actually stun it so that it doesn't summon things. But you gotta remember to do so. Why is this temple be looking at me? No, girl, you are level 95. You don't need any gear from here. Unless you farming for gear for another player. That's the only way I can see it. Yeah, I knew that thing was gonna come over. The condemned thing is saw y'all. Like it started looking right as soon as y'all were still done killing that last one. That's when it started. And being I'm a healer, we don't need those. Yeah, we really don't need those. Wait, who marked that? Because I feel like we all know that, don't we? I hit on everything because even if it's just chipping little bits of damage, it's doing something. But they make sure that you got them. Wait a minute. Oh, we're not going to get the rest of them. Okay. Alright, I just want to make sure that I wasn't reading this wrong. Take a short recess after this one, and finish up with the two, doing the story. At least I'm gonna do whatever. I thought we'd already took this. Patience. So nobody smacked, it was stunned. There you go. Now this boss used to not be as annoying as it is now. But ever since they added all that other stuff. You could be stunned here, I suppose. But again, the teamwork is done. I appreciate this. This the DPS are supposed to do that. So if they would have let me die, I would have been okay, but whatever. Dude, I played a lot of games. I don't even know if I would say that was a GG either. Brought the back. It was okay, but I don't think it was worth saying GG yet. But that's my own take. Anyway. Alright. I'm gonna take a little recess and get this story going some more. So, I'm gonna drop. Yeah, Astro Legend is indeed. I mean, I suppose. So I'm gonna drop here for the time being. And then, and then I'm gonna get some story stuff done. Let's see. What is this? Oh, I haven't done one. I already know about that. Good. Let's see. Now, Scarlet did have rings and stuff. I wonder if I still got those. Let me double check. I still gotta do this event with all my other characters too. Which I will, of course. Let's see. Let's see. That was an interesting look. Let's see. Oh, I ran right by her. There we go. Oh, please, God. Oh, that's nice. They got Kitsune in Fortnite. He's a sidekick. Look at what are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. I just want to make sure that I have a little bit more, like, high opportunities for missions and stuff for when it's time for treasure trove again. So I'll be doing some raid, well, not really raids, like the ones that I'm thinking of, but more like side story raid things. I really want to make sure that I actually give myself opportunities to do that. You know something? This is actually, let me sit there, hold on a minute. Did you hear me? This ain't really, this is funny. And the sad part is, it really is so true. I mean, I can't even lie. It's so true. Like, and I love playing Fortnite, but it's so true, too. Like, God, it is saturated out. But don't be get around that. Some of the stuff do be hitting pretty good, but some of this stuff don't. It just depends. You know, I've never bought a jam track in Fortnite. I always get them either when they're like having a little music pass thing or etc. I mean, don't get me wrong, there have been songs that I've wanted, but I feel like why get those if one? Here's the fun part from me. I've noticed that even if you have that song or anything like that, like if you use it any other time, that sometimes it's not like one that you can use. But I feel like if you actually buy a jam track, you should be able to use it as part of like experience and stuff like that. Like when they say spotlight featured or that, I feel like you should be able to use it because you have paid for it and things like that. Now, whether or not other people can use it, now that's something that has to be talked about, I would say, because that could be one of those things that, well, you don't own this song, so you don't get to actually use it. But that's its own thing, if that be the case. Yeah. Okay, so now we get to go to you know where I'm gonna do it. I'm trying to keep up trying to keep up with what's what. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I'm trying to kind of keep a checklist on what mission I'm on and stuff that I can go on and do. Because sources. Because I'm also kind of keeping an eye on the time too. What's this? I don't know what that is. I ain't worried about it right now. Do you know, the last time I really came here actually to do anything is during Fall Guys. Lift off! I'm trying to keep an eye on the time too, cause there's a time can move by like that. Worry about that. What's up? Let me see what this man says exactly. Because when it starts, it's a different time. But that thing you're doing is him. I can see a little reason. Yeah, I might be focused in on this because 10 is actually right around the corner. I mean, jokes aside, it really do be like that. No, for real, it really do be like that. You know, that was almost 30 something dollars right there. Like even with the return of with Naruto, that still was an easy whopping 8,000 V-Bucks and or more. If you get everything. I still remember that. Mm. So yeah, it really do be like that. This is alright. While this thing go on maintenance, I'll be doing some other stuff. Cause I almost taken care of all the weeklies and other things. So now I'm just slowly but surely working on other little things here and there. No, that's why I said I'm probably not gonna come back to those dailies too much right now. I looked at the time and I really didn't figure. Y'all, here's the thing. I started late. See, right now there's been things going on where things are being done in the house and stuff, and I don't want it to be like jackhammers or anything like that. I don't want none of that kind of stuff. Or whatever it's called that makes a lot of noise. I don't want that in, like y'all to be able to hear that. So that's why I'm a little bit late, because I would have been on. Like, what time is it? Like, we're literally coming up on 2 hours. And to be perfectly honest, with playing something like this, where the queues are long, 2 hours is simply not enough. I mean, because of course I'll do like 3 or 4 hours. But once you get to that 2 hour mark, look how much has not been done already. But I had another idea that I was going to do, but now I don't even want to tell y'all what it is, because I don't want y'all looking and waiting like, oh, it's about to happen. Nah, I told y'all I was going to do something, but if y'all didn't pay attention, then y'all know. Yeah, I might call on you to help with this other mission there if you want, but other than that, I am going to do what I can to get some more stuff taken care of on this. But I'm not going to call on you, I'm saying if you want to. But like I said, I'm going to do what I can to get things done on this. Because, like I said, this thing be... There's a time is of these things. Let's see. I said, no, she still gotta do her thing. Because see, you still got, I think they said give yourself 30 minutes to even get off the thing. So at 9:30 I'm actually I'm actually gonna have to get off here so that it gives it time. So let's see what time. Oh my gosh. So That's up to you. Now, that being said, that does mean that we could still end up having another stream of Final Fantasy tomorrow. I said that's a possibility. Because like I said, I do like playing Final Fantasy. You know, it's became my thing over the years where I just do it. That's my chance. Is this what I think it is? And I think it is. I think it is. I think it is. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think it is. No. Okay. Yeah. My goal was to get him the Shadowbringer. I said once I actually got my characters past Shadowbringer, we good. Cause at least I know I did what I was supposed to do. Like that. Don't care about that. Not right now, anyway. I don't care about it. Yeah. Like a time we go and do the cipher and do things right now. Turn on the wood. That won't be for a little time. So, don't read into that. Just like I said, I'm doing a story right now more so I can't really say when I'll be ready. Yeah. I just know that there is going to be missions that will appear where I might be doing some stuff. That's in the case where, like I said, 9:30, y'all. I'm gonna be out of here. I don't want no rollbacks or anything where, you know, you did something. I cannot tell y'all. I've had that happen in a couple of games where I know that I've done something and it'll roll back like I never did. I'm like, and it was already hard enough doing it the first time, right? So you could tell I was ticked off at that moment. I'm like, really? Hopefully this dude does his part. This part I do hate though. You gonna take that boy. You gonna smack her? Let's smack her. Uh-oh. You got that one? Okay. That's not even my ability today. Okay. Able to do this. I was about to say it wasn't even registered that I was doing it.
I offer you peace and serenity.
You can keep that, girl. Good. But I like her song down. Yeah, it's creepy. I'm gonna need you to get together now. Dude, you think about to test these people. Yeah, you take care of that, I'll take care of these. How about that? There we go.
I shall free you from your hate.
Balls all over the place, y'all. Alright, let's do this. We still can try. Do that. You forgot, at least I didn't need you before. I don't need you anymore. Really?
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Not heavy enough, girl. I did. That's why I made sure to put my little shield up. Girl, I'm trying. Hold on.
Here it comes.
That is it. Everybody accounted for. Nobody's having weird thoughts. I think that is a yes. Everybody's good. But the song still is good though. I still love it. Turn of the bull. Turn of the bull crap. Ammo. Right. Okay, so this is one just Tetsu and Tsuyu. So this was kind of sad because of the situation and everything, but now this might be one where we actually might be doing another one, y'all. Because I guess I'm going to be using the same chords. The ready design. But y'all, it's already 8:30. So I have an hour left before I have to actually get up off of this thing. It's that cold. You know, yeah, here it's like snow and rain. I knew somebody was talking about snow, but I wasn't sure that there was actually doing snow. But it's like a light snow, and like I said, not cold enough to where it can actually, stick or anything like that. So, it's still nice to see that there's still a chance for snow here and there. Because we're not fully out of winter yet. That's a misconception that a lot of people have, is as soon as March is here, it's automatically spring. Yeah, no. You have to actually wait. When is it, like the 21st, 22nd, or 23rd or something? And then that's when spring will actually be here. Just like winter does not actually show up until the 20 in those time frames of December. But see, people say December automatically. But there is a misconception that people do a lot. Fair minute. We don't need to talk to any of these, I don't think. Right now, look. What is this? Is there a dude here? Okay, so it's this one. Yes, you have a sword that I need to get. Let's go for that one. Put that one like he's here. Of course, she'll say. Blah. Cause I said whatever I don't do on stream, I'll just do behind the scenes.
An opening. Your defense is lacking. Leave this to me.
Oh yeah, let's let this be you and me. Okay, I'm gonna leave the rest of them out. It's you and me. Yeah, Gary, this was about me and this rear guard. You can handle the rest. Down you go.
The art of my forebears.
Release!
Yeah, please focus on this one. Thank you. Really, at least two of them, maybe the rest of them should fall. But just in case, let's go and just put this down just in case. Yeah. This is when us two will come into the picture. Come back for your mission soon as well. see. Yeah. Could have got ahead of myself. I should have actually. Because I know I'm looking for the dude, and I know where he is. He's outside of all this. Yeah, this character, in my own opinion, I kind of felt bad for her a little bit. Not fully, because she still did her own crap, but...
Ah! By the Kami! Your Lord Ian!
So, this dude actually,
There you are.
speaking, owned her. So...
You have...
So when he gonna tell the story. I'm not gonna let y'all see all of
By
it.
the cup.
But look how this girl was at one time.
Her father...
And then listen to what he said.
He sold her short. When I first beheld her, I was struck by her beauty. And yet, behind her eyes there was an emptiness. It was as if she had given up on life. She seemed more a doll than a woman.
That's sad. I'm not gonna lie, that is actually accurate 100%. Yeah. That's a sad situation. That's why I say everything that happened to her, like, while she did deserve some of the things she did got, like, because she was evil, it came from somewhere else. It didn't start that she was just playing out evil. Yeah, that's what I say. If we're being honest 100%, I do believe that that should have been looked at differently. But then again, let's be honest, y'all. The same thing happened with Papa Limo, basically, and Memphilia. I feel like they could have been saved and, given a second chance. But obviously, that's not always the case, unfortunately. Yeah. Can you imagine if you could, though, like, go back in time, fix everything? Which is ironic, because in Warriors of Orochi, that's exactly what Kaguya does. So isn't that awesome? Shoot. I'm gonna put that there. But it didn't work in time travel, like time travel. Like, she had to be able to put a path. If a path did not exist, then she couldn't fix it. Wait a minute, is this somewhere I think it is? Or this is on the other side. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, I thought that was a very, very, very creative thing that Koei did do before his Orochi 3. Like everybody had either died or etc. But the few that were still alive, she was able to use their memories to time travel and create another path. I thought that was really, really creative. Yeah, it was like, in this moment, this person would have died. But if we could somehow go back in time and change where you had left this person, maybe things could have been different. And then that dude, her brother, oh, he is just horrible. And you know what? At one point, he gets the parents involved and stuff, and she has really bad issues with her parents and stuff. So the fact that he even did that, it's like, ugh. But nobody likes his likes him anyway. So we ain't worried about him. And there he is too. Ugh. That's why I'm so glad she does actually kill him. She does actually kill her brother. I'm so glad for it. I just wish she wouldn't have had to die like that. Listen. Okay. Do I attempt anything here? Nick. Dang, y'all, time really went by fast. Shit. Hurry up. Let me at least hit that. Let me at least get the. Let me at least get this. Then at least I can teleport a little faster. Touch you out a little bit. Not a little bit, but I mean, a little bit like once I get back on, I thought, I'll be there. Nah, to be really honest, had I done any more of those things, I probably wouldn't have been able to actually do anything else on this story. So, you know, we had to make choices, and we did actually see them through. What you guys say? Takoyaki. Looks like alongside him, which nobody wants to. Because I can't fly here. Now these ones won't mess with me. I don't think we can scale that. So we can do this go around it. What I will do is probably get on. What's today? Today is Monday, so I still got like a few days, not a few hours to get cash and stuff done. So I'll probably do that before I do anything else on the other thing. Yeah, they'll still attack me because I'm only 76. And then you throw like at least 10 levels ahead. You just go through the stairs. Wow.
It is nothing. Leave this to me.
These little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle rejects, you know, my nerve. Get over here.
The art of my forebears.
I wanna play. Y'all wanna play? Y'all got the right one. Swing harder than that. Take it easy, you're safe now. So I probably end up doing tomorrow. I'll probably get on and do this, do some of the stuff behind the scenes, and then we'll see how everything else goes. Because I do want to actually get him through this. To be pretty honest, we've gotten through pretty much. But there's that other part, but that one's not as bad. So I should be able to do that. I've already seen this stuff enough times. Yeah, so I'm only really just like, hey, do what you gotta do, and you keep it going. Now, y'all might get to see some of, like I said, those side story missions. Is this the part? Yeah, this is that part, I believe. Wait, no, maybe it's not. No, that's in the part. Let's see where that one is. And I might have already passed it. Well, anyway, there's a part where she's taking care of Gussetsu, and Alistair, Alpha, and me, we see what's going on, and it's like, wait a second, what? Well, she tells him to take his clothes off and stuff, and they're like, "What's happening now?" There we go. Oh, yeah. Maybe if y'all lucky, maybe I'll let y'all see all of this through my I would say final character on this one. Maybe I'll show y'all that one. Cause that's it. Yes, you could get a lot of hours off of this game. Just for alone with the story, I'm telling you. And then you gotta do the cubes and you have to do the cubes and stuff. So if you do the story and then all that, yeah. You know, of course, if you have like a team, yeah, the cubes don't take long or anything. Or if you're healing. I never usually use those. I'm gonna run out of space. Maybe I haven't exactly gone as far as I thought I had gone. Because they're still there showing her feeding him, so. The countdown real, y'all. Shoot, we're 20 minutes. Dang it. I wish I could have done more. Like I said, if I hadn't did that roulette, I probably would have already been doing. And then that Drowned City. That's why I say, and there was nobody on really. That's the funny part. Like when there's nobody really on, you gotta actually take your time and actually figure where you're going with it. Let's see. Here we go.
Open wide now.
Please to you. I grow weary of the taste of gruel.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai?
A persimmon.
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
Yeah.
I hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Confined to... gross. A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps. But with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
Here it is.
Take off your clothes.
Gosetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
My lady, I assure you, this is not...
We're all just looking.
Off with them.
Like-
We need to wash you. You stink.
Zane just looking like, wow. But at least they had the luxury to make sure that they didn't
Look at all
actually
these scars.
show you know what. But could you imagine? That's crazy. That is crazy. I could so see it too. That's the funny part. I could so see it. Faster. That crap. I don't even know why I even have that. Give me that. Yeah, that's it. I don't care about it. I don't really care for those, what they call them, orchestra road thing. Cause you can't use them anywhere but, you can't use them anywhere but, in the, inn. Now, if you could actually use them all over the place, I would be like, you got something then. Let me see. Yeah, you can hold on to that. Steve. Yeah, you take that, I'll take that. Number clear. Give it some more stuff. I'll do that another time. No. You're trying to move, man. You're trying to scoot a bit here. I gotta scoot. I gotta scoot. Yeah. That's crazy. It's so funny. Let's see my charge. So let's go for it. Actually, you really want to know what he would be like? I think you'll be quite surprised. Crap. I was hoping you would. And she does go get to Persimmon. They remember her, who she is and everything, or the stuff that she did and everything. And yeah, they're not too thrilled about seeing her. But given the circumstance, you'd have to understand why they're the way they are. Yeah, the part where her brother sets up crap and it goes left real fast, which it never says that she 100% remembers everything, but like she'll remember, but like you know how you have a natural response to something that when something gets to you, even if you don't remember it, you just know that you've had a bad reaction with it beforehand. It's kind of like that, but then she does remember. In fact, when she disappears again, she will have remembered everything. But seeing her parents, that was something that nobody was ready to think of. That probably actually aided in helping her remember things, just from seeing them and remember all that bad stuff. That's one evil dude. But see, he never liked his sister anyway, so let's be honest. Are we really surprised? That's usually how it goes. It was so nice to be able to just fly again here. No! We only got 8 minutes, y'all. What in the world? I'm going to do my little closeout thing with y'all. What did they say? Let's see. Hope y'all had a wonderful weekend. I hope y'all stay warm if it's somewhere cold, or stay cool if it's somewhere hot. Remember to rest your body, hydrate your body, and nourish your body. Let's see. Hope you have a great evening, morning, or afternoon, depending where you are. Oh, wait. Is she actually not on anymore? Oh, wow. So she's not on it. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna say y'all over to Pure. He is actually. Well, he plays Fortnite. And he plays other things here and there. But I think his main game is Fortnite, which is totally cool. I like to see. I like to see people play Fortnite. I like to see them play. Fortnite, but like I learned to get into it and everything from watching other people. Same with Apex. Now, I don't play Apex anymore. Now I used to, but that was some time ago. Shit, y'all have to go on my YouTube and y'all can see some of it. Cause I know I have a few things on there. Not a lot, just a few. I'm hoping that I can at least get to the part where she leaves again. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what we'll be doing tomorrow, so I couldn't give y'all details right now. Like I said, it could possibly be more Final Fantasy. It just depends on what I'm feeling at the moment. Yeah, like I said, I'm taking care of weeklies and things, and the other things that I play, like Endless Zone and everything like that. Like I'm doing as much of that as I can, and I'm doing stuff on Kekeshin, Genshin. And like I said, I'm gonna be getting rid of maybe one or two of the games I was playing. Not Zenless or Wuwa, definitely not Honkai. But probably I'm not thinking getting rid of, but you know, when you have to cut some things loose so that you can get what you really actually want to do. Like, let's be honest, even if we had to compare Honkai, Wuwa, and ZZZ, which is in the Zero, I would sooner give up one of those before I give up Genshin, honestly. Because like I said, I've been for Genshin from the beginning of Genshin. Little thing. So, Genshin holds a really nice place in my heart. It really does. Shoot, that was one of my first. It wasn't one of my first games. First, it was one of my first games that I started from the ground up because, like I said, I played KOV. Then that didn't last too long, unfortunately, because they weren't doing too good, honestly. I mean, the game was good, but there wasn't enough events. There wasn't enough like missions that would give you like Goshiki and things, and it got to be more so greed than anything. I mean, a lot of games can be like that, but like Genshin, they actually made sure that you can get primos, etc. And they said, and yes, she's there. Okay, yeah. We did make it to this. And so this is going to be a good place to actually stop, because you already know the queue going to be crazy. I've already said my goodbyes. I've already said who we ready not to. Let him know that Hero sent you. And, well, I'm going to be there too, so just know that. Let me pull my Twitch on my phone. Hey. Alright, y'all. See y'all, hear us tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. See y'all. Alright, I don't know what we doing, so I'll just see y'all tomorrow. With that, peace.